Home is where the heart is, but what if I told you it could also be where the work is? If shrouding your safe haven in work doesn't sound appealing to you, then maybe this might. What if I told you that you can make money without ever leaving your house? And no, this isn't a scam or even one of those quick surveys that you take. It's about working from home. Do you remember the COVID-19 pandemic? We were all forced to adjust and adapt to our lives from home, and this includes doing things like work and school. This want to work from home has continued on today, and in fact, according to the Pew Research Center, about 35% of Americans who can work from home are currently doing so. Although many people and companies have made the switch to remote working, it happened very fast, leading to a lack of policy. This lack of policy comes with many issues, with one of them being risks of a security breach. According to Information Technology News Weekly, due to the lack of remote work policies that the education field has, they have suffered much more cybersecurity breaches and data losses than other industries with much more defined policies, like the IT field. Additionally, if management doesn't define or provide technology that employees should use, this could lead to technical problems that cannot be solved. According to the Journal of Open Innovation, organizations may struggle to control technology issues as oftentimes part of what is being used is not under their control. This could lead to missed deadlines and lack of work done to the best ability. Furthermore, if there's no structured system in place, like a clock in and clock out log, employees are more likely to procrastinate. And this could also lead to confusion on management's part about how much work the employee has actually completed. Thankfully, implementing a policy for remote work can solve these issues and provide many benefits. One benefit comes from a financial service company in Norway. They realized that a one-size-fits-all policy does not work, as their employees all lead different lives. Their new policy implements regular discussions with employees to figure out a schedule that works best for them. This has improved efficiency for both the company and employees, and it even makes them want to work. It proves that office collaboration is important when making a policy. Having a remote work policy can also benefit the company, since it helps save on a lot of costs. If you know how many people will be in the office, you can cut on extra equipment and utilities, and you can also save on cleaning services. You can also save on any coffee or refreshment services, since no one will be there to eat them. According to Business.com, cutting on all of these utilities can save companies $11,000 per employee per year, which sounds like a pretty good benefit, doesn't it? Having a clear, defined policy can also lead to more job applications and employees. Work from home opportunities are becoming much more desirable from all workers, from those with families and especially to those still in school or fresh out of high school. In fact, 87% of employees will choose a remote work option when it's offered. They want to compare the different policies that businesses have and choose the one that works best for them. Making sure your policy stands out can help attract the best workers and improve the overall image of your company. Let's say a weather issue occurs. In Texas, I'm sure that many of us know that when it snows, the road becomes very impossible to drive on, making it very dangerous. Many employees would sit around at home waiting for an email on what this means for the job. If a policy is set, this will erase any confusion and serve as a great protection against any surprise events. Much confusion and worry over losing jobs once COVID hit, and if a policy had been in place, many more individuals would have felt much more secure in their jobs. Establishing clear expectations is great, since it helps set clear instructions. Let's say a weather issue were to occur that made us unable to drive on roads. Even though it seems impossible given the weather, what if they froze over? Let's look at what we would do if our job had no policy in place that detailed work from home guidelines. Not having one would lead to confusion, stress, lots of back and forth emailing, and failure to meet deadlines. Now let's look at what would occur with the policy. Workers would have a clear, defined guideline to look to, no confusion, the ability to complete work faster, and business continuity to keep business moving. As you can see, one sounds much more better than the other. So, how can you implement a policy that details work from home guidelines to make sure that your business runs smoothly? You would draft up a policy. Forbes recommends collaborating with other teams and employees to figure out what works best for everyone and determine which job roles will be best suited for remote work. Make sure to continuously update it so that you are prepared for changes in the world, technology, or employee behaviors and trends. This will ensure a better working environment, even if that environment is one's own home. Thank you.